everyone.
And so we're not alone. We're hanging out with two amazing. I better look at people. I don't know if they're amazing personality-wise yet. We're gonna find out on the show. But first, let's have you. Let us know who we're hanging out with.
Yes, you all know what it is. Your most undeniable lyricist, Bruno Velda, aka El Machiavelda, the GOD son. DGE baby. But dog, you know what time it is. I'm right here live and direct on Trend 100.9 FM. Let's get it, yo.
He just dropped like 8 bars.
That's just dripping, man.
He dropped like 8 bars, and I was there. I was doing my what do you call it, robot dance. I was bopping to that. We have Bruno Velda, aka Machiavelda, and other AKAs. I heard the name Machiavelli. I like that one because of Machiavelli. But we are with him today because we want to talk about something.
Yeah.
His music and of course getting to know him better. Because I think I've met you once, right?
Yeah.
But we didn't speak per se. But now you're here. You're on my show. You're in my chair, and so we are going to talk.
Most definitely.
I have listened to Dark Scars. If you're wondering, Dark Scars is something I've been playing every day for the past 1 week or so. Dark Scars, he did that song. If you know me, I've said that every time on the show. I love sad songs. I love dark songs. I love dark. I'm not much of the bedu, the bopping. I cannot dance, so I'll just be nodding my head. And I like to sing. I like to listen to Joji and other kind of dark artists.
Yeah.
And I listened to this song and I told you I really liked it.
Yeah.
But now you just drop bars. Are you a rapper or are you just like, what kind of music do you do?
I'm a rapper. I'm a rap artist.
But this one, so what inspired this song? Because it wasn't a rap song. I don't think it was.
This is trap.
It's trap.
Yeah, this is trap song.
Okay.
So what really inspired Dark Sky was my personal experience and some odds going on in the society. You get to see different situations whereby an individual is struggling to make it in the industry, whatever field you find yourself in, then subconsciously you just find people hating for no reason. You understand? And from a different perspective, where for the fact that we're Christians, it doesn't exempt us from going through trials and tribulation. You understand? We have the grace. For the fact that we're Christian doesn't mean we're not going to meet some challenges. You understand? Even God says in the Bible says, you understand? That's why we have that grace to scale through our dark times. You know what I'm saying? The dark times are dark scars. You understand? Like the saying goes, man, the experience may pain my glory, but the scars still remain.
Oh, what said that? I haven't heard that one. did you say that? You said that, or
yeah.
Okay. I was gonna ask you where do you stay? Because I want to ask a question, but I want to know, where do you reside? Where are you from? Are you from Delta State?
Yeah, I'm from Delta State.
And you live here.
Yeah, I live here.
I know that people say that your surroundings
Yeah.
influences your music.
Yeah.
Some people say that, and I do believe it, that your surrounding inspires or influences your music. So how can you say that your surrounding, living in Delta State, living in whatever part you are from in Delta State, living in Asaba, living in Nigeria, how has that influenced your style, your music, your lyrics, all of that? How has that influenced you as an artist?
Well, it kind of influenced me in a good way. It's about the good, bad, ugly, talking about the lifestyles in the hood, you know.
You live in the hood?
Yeah.
Are you sure you're not a body? Because you're like a body. Which hood are you talking about? Let's know. Did you hawk bread? I hawked bread back in the day when I was you don't look it though. Okay, let's listen. I'm listening to you.
Well, my environment tends to influence me in a way that influence my style, you know, the way I speak, the way I tend to perceive some certain situation. But I don't let it influence me. I don't let it overwhelm me, because if it does, that means I don't have control over myself. You know, when people tend to listen to my song, they be like, "Yo, are you being real?" But it's the truth. It's what I see on the daily.
Yeah.
It's what I experience. When I talk about gun violence, I've been in discussion where people be like, "Yo, it doesn't happen. It doesn't happen. It only happens outside." I'll be like, "Guy, for the fact it doesn't it doesn't get to the news doesn't mean it doesn't happen.
Yeah.
I know I've lost many friends to gang violence, to gun violence, so all these things happen.
How can they say that doesn't happen? How can they say that? We hear that young people are in school having issues with cultism, people are being shot, people are being killed, videos are everywhere. How can you say that it doesn't happen?
I've been in different conversations, and people will be like, oh, more, John, the apple part, be like, guy, calm down.
I think people are not ignorant. I'm glad that you are letting your environment also influence your thoughts, because when you live in a place like our country, there's just so much. There's just so much to talk about and write about now. But I'm curious though. You do rap.
Yeah.
And I do know that a lot of rap has to be poetry. That's what my brother told me that. He said
really
you have to
poetry.
Yeah, I mean that's what rap is.
Yeah.
But like that's what the RAP is.
Yeah.
But a lot of people do not particularly gravitate towards using poetry to write their lyrics or their rap.
Yeah.
How does that apply to you? Do you use poetry? Does poetry inspire you?
Yes.
Do you use that in your rap?
Yeah, I use poetry. Well, once upon a time I was still too poetic and alcohol. Then my mom would be like, say it in a way that we can understand. Because one thing I understand, not everybody can decipher poetry.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what I had to do is to make it to be more relatable. At least trying to break it down to the minimum. I tell myself, I can't reduce my standard. Instead, I try to elevate yourself till you get up to my standard. So I just try to make it at least so everybody can just understand.
That's me snapping my fingers, because it's a lot of time we say, oh, we're in a society where people are not really readers, people are not really into pop culture.
Yeah.
So let's just do something that sells. You don't care about the lyrics of the music.
Yeah,
You just let's do the shot sell. But if you're not ready to compromise and then lower your standard, that's something I'm really happy to hear. Okay, let's talk about inspiration. But first, how did you start? How has the journey been? First, how did you start, and how has the journey been so far?
Okay. Well, music, I was born in music. My dad actually inspired, because when I was 10, he used to buy hip hop songs like Dr. Dre, Snoop Dogg, Eminem, Jay-Z. So when I knew I was caught up with was Dr. Dre. After I watched Bad Intention, I just loved him. Then I mistook him to be Jay-Z.
Oh yeah.
When I watched Jay-Z and Bonnie and Clyde, that all I need in my life to say
it's me, my boyfriend. My boyfriend.
So I thought it was Dr. Dre, so I started loving Jay-Z too. It was like some years ago I discovered that these guys are different people. So my dad influenced. I started loving Dr. Dre, Jay-Z, Eminem, Snoop Dogg from small. So that was like me grooming myself musically until I started started enhancing myself on my own in my secondary school. Freestyling and rapping. Then when I left my secondary school, I started recording. I started doing ciphers. Me and my guy were doing ciphers way back in Houseby, doing ciphers just for the fun, for me to enhance myself. Then when I decided to take it professional, was 2014. I was like, I'm on no more games, man. I need to take this serious. I need to be official. Then I was still in school. I was at Polytechnic. I was like, I need to drop 5 hit songs. Yeah. So I left. I went to the recorded. That was when I took it official. So since then to now.
How long has that been?
And that's been like 2014 should be like 10 years now.
So you've been doing this for 10 years?
Yeah, I took officially.
2014. So before that you've been doing it unofficially?
I've been recording.
So how many songs or albums, EP have you worked on now?
I've dropped many songs. Some have even lost themselves.
Why? What happened to your catalog?
I think the ones that survived since then, 2014, was NIB and Dark Sense.
What's NIB?
Nigerian Indian Boss song, but I didn't release it. I just recorded it, kept it.
Okay.
Then Dark Sense, the Cypher, we Step On Side. That's the only one that survived. Then the rest just I lost them.
But you haven't done like a body of work, like an EP or an album or an...
Yeah, I have a body of work I'm currently working on.
Okay, we'll talk about that.
Recording.
We'll talk about that as the show goes on. But we want to go enjoy this particular one that you've dropped, that I already know that I love it. I shall enjoy this Dark Scars. We'll listen to it, and then we'll come back. We'll keep talking and getting to know more about Bruno Velda. Don't touch it out. This is Cruise Control on Trend 100.9 FM.
Is there?
Check another group of young men. No, you
Only
need
half
to want another group of very young men.
I got some people hating in this hard time. Manipulation and every hard time. I got grace, I got dark sky. Homie, I got grace, I got dark sky. I got some people hating in this hard time. Hating. Manipulation and every hard time. I got grace, I got dark sky. Homie, I got grace, I got dark sky. I got some hating, manipulating, trying to grade me on the